control that. Okay. If you guys hear some wind, let me know. Not that. Very good. I'm waiting for people to get in here right now. I'm curious to see if I hope that the wind is standing rather before we begin, well, you know what? Maybe I can shut this off because I think it's cool enough now where I can turn off not the fan, just the big fan. So that's there with me. I'm kind of thinking about it. All right, did you guys hear like any kind of like wind sound? Anything? Did anybody hear anything? You can hear it? There's loud static? All right, oh yeah, because I got my ear. All right, can you guys still hear it? It still sounds staticky? Sound is bad? All right, should I stop the stream then? It's very noisy. Okay, yeah, cause my it is warm. It's probably like 80 degrees right now. I don't want to run my AC only because then like it drains the crap out of my battery, and I'm just like, I could turn on the AC right now, but it's not that bad. I mean, I know it's hot, but it doesn't bother me where I'm like going crazy or anything like that. Anyways, guys, I got a sponsor to this stream. My sponsor is, well, what the hell is it? My sponsor is Buddha Ranger. That's the sponsor. Cindy Fields, gone with the KO, is in the building. Christina Fitch, I seen her earlier. What's up? Double S, Sarah Smith. Missy Squetche, Rotten Bully, chicken in. Poem Paget, Glenda Andreest, RT Marine, Marin, or is it Marine or Marin? What's going on? Go to the no, Johnny Luciano. Oh, so they got a gangster mafiosi in here. What's up, guys? How we doing? It's Friday, so Friday for the next, another week and a half, I'll be drinking. And then June 15th to August 1st, listen, I'm not going to say no drinking. Might just do like once a week for the next 6 weeks. I don't know. Man, I don't know what it's. So today's really weird. I can't edit any video. Like I've been editing this one video all day long. So I'll mess with it for like 45 minutes or an hour, and then I'll just like turn it off. I'm so tired of it. Oh my God, I'm just like, this freaking video. It's the Von Erich's grave video. I don't know if it's that I'm mentally burnt out on editing, because man, I've been editing for 2 months. I'm freaking tired of it. Like I want to go do a video, but I can't go anywhere. I gotta get my van fixed. So I just think I'm burnt out on the editing. So today I'm dragging behind. And I was gonna do that video. I was gonna put that on Fascinating Graveyard. Fascinating Graveyard is just, whatever. And it took me so long, and it's not that it took me long because it's a lot of work. No, nothing like that. I'm just burnt out. Like I'm seriously burnt out. Like I'm just like, I don't want to like. I think what I need to do is like not do any Lamont at Large anything for a week, but I can't do that. So that video, I've worked. It took too long. That's going on Lamont at Large. So forget that. Yeah, that's going on Lamont at Large. I'm like, screw that. I don't want to put too many videos on that channel where I'm only at the cemetery, because then I don't know. I feel like I'm being cheap. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Like if I go to a cemetery, like, and I'm just like walking to a grave and telling a story, I'm like, I can't put this on Lamont at Large. I can't put this on Lamont at Large. And you know who's to blame for that, right? Do you guys know who's to blame for that? Does anybody know who's to blame for me not being able to no longer only do grave videos on Lamont at Large? I have to like turn it into some kind of multi faceted thing where different locations. Just guess who? Guess who? Freaking Mobile Instinct. Yeah. Ever since Mobile Instinct, now I can't. Like I feel cheap, like going to a cemetery and that's it. I feel like cheap. Like I'm like, oh, like wow, you only walked in the cemetery? What a dweeb. Anyways, did you hear about the EDP Tinder page? Send me do me a favor. Either text me or email me, tacobellcriminal@gmail.com. Send me a link. We haven't made an EDP video in quite some time. I'm actually going to do an EDP video on Lamont at Large. I already did it, but I messed up on the video, so I got to go back out to California to redo it. So we'll redo it again. My buddy's going to be in the video. It's going to be a lighthearted, funny video involving nobody's deaths. Somebody else asked, what'd you ask? I know I need to. Am I going to do anything on Bill Walton? You know what's so funny about Bill Walton? Not saying funny. Bill Walton, if anybody doesn't know, Bill Walton was the NBA basketball player. And I know him as a TV analyst. I really liked Bill Walton. I really liked him. He was a very good analyst, and I cannot believe that he was not I mean, I know he got sick, but you know how everybody, because I'm a big basketball fan, and you know what's so funny? Everybody is in love with the TNT NBA show with Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny Anderson, and the white guy. I still can't get the white guy's name. Who the hell is he? I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that show is super overrated? It's not that good. Now, the banter between Shaq and Charles Barkley is okay, but it's way overrated. It ain't that damn good. I guess the next season is going to be their last, unless because NBC finally got the rights back to the NBA, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I want to see what NBC does with it. Me personally, if the show disappeared forever, I could care less. I just don't think it's. I think it's good. It ain't that damn good. I would much rather see Bill Walton on a show, God rest his soul, talking about basketball than any of those four guys. And I remember when I first moved to Las Vegas in 2000, my roommate, because I lived in one of these weird places, like it's like where you shared a room with two other guys, and the one roommate, he was a good dude. He was like, man, I hate Bill Walton. And it was so funny because this guy talks super gay. Like I thought he was gay. His name was Jack. And he was like, Bill Walton is so gay. But he wasn't gay. He was straight. Like he had a girlfriend. I thought he was gay at first. I didn't care. And then he's like, one day he's like, yeah, guys, I'm moving. So like, yeah, well, no, it first started like his girlfriend flew out. I mean, he could have been gay. He wasn't that gay. I think I'm just overdoing it. But no, he ended up like moving out, and he moved back to Connecticut. I always wonder whatever happened to that guy, but no, he hated Bill Walton. He's so negative, and I'm like, I love Bill Walton. Like I think Bill Walton, when it comes to like doing like commentary on NBA basketball, I mean honestly, really think to yourself, who's better than Bill Walton? I mean, to say he's underrated is that's beyond that. Totally beyond that. So to answer your question, hell yeah, I'm gonna if he has a grave, of course. I love Bill Walton, and very saddened to hear that he had died. And I knew he had a cancer, but I didn't know I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know he was like terminal. When it comes to his basketball career, I really don't know anything. Because we're looking at like old footage of some white guy playing basketball or whatever. So supposedly he was like a beast early in his career, and then he got hampered with foot problems and stuff like that. It's the whole age-old argument about old basketball players, Bill Walton, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, Gail Goodrich, those guys versus the new guys. I wish there was a way where we could have like a all-star team of the older basketball players from the 60s and 70s versus the guys today. If you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with today's modern medicine, I will say this: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if he was around today, he would be the best player ever. He would, and I love Magic Johnson. Me personally, Magic Johnson is the best basketball player I've ever seen. When people say like, "Oh, Michael Jordan," if I were to build a team today, and I could draft any age, any decade, Magic Johnson is my number one guy. If we can get today's like modern technology where he doesn't get HIV and we have all the modern sports medicine. You build your team around Magic Johnson. You want players around a player that they want to play with and they like, and everyone loved Magic Johnson. He's the perfect player. 6'9", point guard. When he was younger, he was fast. Okay, he couldn't really shoot a jump shot. Now later in his career, he got a little bit better, but that wasn't his thing. His thing was to make everybody around him better. And yeah, number one, I would start a team around Magic Johnson. Number two, I would start a team around Kobe Bryant. Now, LeBron James, I could replace him with Kobe Bryant, but I'll choose Kobe Bryant because I would rather have an a-hole, God rest his soul, who is just tough on teammates versus LeBron James, who he's tough on teammates too, but I think LeBron James would be more of a passive aggressive a-hole than Kobe Bryant. I think Kobe Bryant's like F you to your face, and he doesn't care. LeBron's like he's gonna let his stupid spokes, Twitter or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Give me Kobe Bryant over LeBron James. I'll build a team around Kobe Bryant. Anyways, that's my take. You sent me a bunch of stories in Philly. If you send it to email, if you send me Philly stuff, if I'm not in Philly, I'm not going to look at it because I'm not in Philly. Not trying to be rude, and I'm really bad at answering emails because for me to answer emails and I have to like sit in. Yeah, I've given up. Literally, I've given up answering emails. I can't do it because then I have to sit there and not edit videos, and I can't do it. I just gave up. As a matter of fact, I gotta stop using the Lamont On The Run Gmail. I can't do it anymore. I mean, people send me good stuff, but it's like I'm 1,800 miles away. What can I do? You know what I mean? And of all the videos that I've done, I swear to God, and I'm not trying to be a butt munch when I say this, of all the emails that I've received, I want to say I've done like less than maybe 5 videos off of straight emails. Now, I did the last video I did off of an email suggestion. I just edited. I visited Janie Lane's grave from Warrant, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never pretend that I know everything. I didn't even know he was dead. But I'm not an '80s rock and roll guy, so I didn't know. So somebody sent me an email. They're like, "Hey, dude, why don't you do the grave of Janie Lane? He's in Texas." And I was like, "Who the hell is Janie Lane?" I had no clue. And so I googled his name. I said, "Oh crap! I didn't know he was dead." I mean, Warrant was like a weird band because Warrant was like your prototypical '80s hair metal band where they had like 2 good songs, good in the eyes of the radio. I'm sure they had more, and that was it. You had egos clashing. You had a front lead singer who had substance abuse problems, and he died very, very young, only 47, and so I didn't know he had died. So I did that video. I don't know when it's going to be up. It's going to be a while. Fascinating graveyard. I mean, I would like to upload there like once or twice a week, but right now it looks like we're just doing once a week until something changes. Because Lamont on the Run, blah blah blah. I don't know. Is that bird that I hear? There's a bird that has a nest on the sign right there. Weird place for a something. What's EDP? You don't want to know. I sent you an email on the Zozo phenomenon. Should I check my email now, or let's check the email now? Let's see what of course, the truck has to start its engine. All right, very good. All right, I see you. Let's check my email. You said the Zozo. Okay, so a search email, put Zozo. No, Zozo. Well, there was nothing about the Zozo. I got it. I didn't see it. I've been doing cemetery videos at Pacific View Memorial Park, sort of a scaled down version of Lamont at Large. Mr. Scavo, how dare you? How dare you compare yourself to me? No, I'm just kidding. A scaled down Lamont at Large. Okay, well, all right, guys. Timothy Scavo right here. He says he's a scale. All right, let's see what you've been doing. Let's do a quick Timothy Scavo. Is it Scavo or Scavo? Let's do a quick Timothy Scavo channel analysis. I'll tell you the truth if your channel sucks or you got talent. All right, Timothy Scavo, you got 35 subscribers. All right, the grave of James Roosevelt II. So, okay, that's interesting. 3 views one day. You got some shorts. Okay, this isn't to embarrass you. I'm checking you out. Grave markers of Professor. Okay, first of all, stop. Okay, do not listen to YouTube. Do not film your videos vertical, unless you're on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go vertical all day long. Go ahead. On YouTube, horizontal, not vertical. All right, let's say Crypts of Niles Welch, Robert Webb, Mary Marks at Pacific View. Okay, you live in the what? Oh, you live in the Bay. Crypts of 2 famous swing band era musicians. All right, let's see that one.
All right, we're doing a second video today at Pacific View Memorial Park. We're going to start here in Sunset Court. That, if you recall...
I like that you are to the point. Thank you for, if nobody knows who you are on YouTube, get to the point. You did A+ on that. Don't say, no. Nobody knows who you are. Get to the point. We're at the blah, blah, blah. I like that.
There with the flowers, that's the grave of Paul and Jan Crouch, which after 11 years is still unmarked. The family only knows why. But we're not doing Paul and Jan Crouch today. We're going to take a walk
Wait a minute. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, you're not going to do it today. Well, I want to know why it's unmarked. All right.
Set Court. Visit the grave of Les Baxter. Les Baxter was a big band era guy. Composer, conductor, musician. He was born...
Get yourself a gimbal. You need a gimbal? Hold on, let me show you. Get yourself one of these. This is a gimbal. I got a DJI 4. That's my favorite one. Get yourself a gimbal so you can hold the phone so it'd be nice and smooth. You don't need a gimbal. It's not important. I use one, but just because your picture's sideways. But
March 14th, 1922 in Mexia, Texas. He died January 15th, 1996 in Newport Beach. He was one of the big names in the swing band, the big bands. He was known for his exotica music. You can look up exotica on YouTube under Les Baxter and listen to some of...
Wow, you breathe like me. All right, I'll tell you what, Timothy. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. If you're going to be serious about the grave videos, don't use your real name. Find a grave name, like just make one up. Like, how about Forgotten of the Dead or whatever. And so change your name on your YouTube channel. Get a gimbal. I don't know if you're retired or you just do this on the weekend, but no. I mean, let me tell you, you're my enemy, and I always want to crush my competition, and I will crush you like I've tried to crush everybody else. But no, keep up the good work. And should I subscribe? No, I'm not going to subscribe because you're not going to get, you're not going to butter me up that easy. But no, I mean, no, he got, listen, he got into it quick. I like that. So anybody in the chat, Kale, prop up the guy's channel, Timothy Scavo. And if you want to subscribe, if you like grave videos, give him a chance. I'm not saying go ahead and subscribe and don't watch. No, you go watch him. If you think he's okay, if you think he's good, subscribe. Give this guy a chance. Give him a chance. By the way, you live in the Bay Area, you must make pretty damn good money to live up there. Jeez Louise. What are you, a millionaire? Anyways, thank you for joining the chat. Troll Hunter is the building. What's going on? Nishan City Lotto. I watch your videos all the time. Great videos about what about the NBA Finals? Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics. Man, I know this isn't a sports channel, but I love basketball. Hey, listen, I like Jason Tatum. Actually, I like Jaylen Brown more. I think the Celtics, I have never seen a team in my life that has 2 A- alphas. Why does everybody say that Jason Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown? They're crazy. No, they're both really good Scottie Pippins. There's just no Michael Jordan. It's just really good Scottie Pippins. It's the weirdest team. Hey, listen, if the Celtics don't beat the Mavericks, boy, they're going to hear it for the next 20 years. I fully expect the Celtics to beat them. Only because they have Kristaps Porzingis, and the Mavericks, they don't have any answer for him. So as long as nobody gets hurt or injured, I love Luka Doncic. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish Luka was American because I think that this country needs like a great white basketball player that was born in the United States. Not trying to listen. I'm not gonna be racist. But no, I talk about race. I envelop race. I look at race. No, to get basketball popular, and it's already popular, but to get it a little bit like drama, yeah, you need a popular white American-born basketball player. And right now, the two best, well, right now, the 3 best basketball players in the NBA were not born in America, and 2 of them are white. Yeah, I think Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic is the best basketball player in the world right now. I mean, it's I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's close. You start a team around Nikola Jokic or Luka Doncic. Nikola all day. You take him because because this guy. See, what's great about Nikola Jokic, now listen, yeah, Luka Doncic, he scores more, he's more dominant, he's more of an alpha. Sure, that's great. Whose game is going to age better? When the player's 34, who's going to have a better career? Dude, Nikola Jokic, if his body holds up, he can play at 40 years of age because it's just skill. You could he could be 38 years old and he can still give you 14 minutes off the bench of just smart basketball. Luka Doncic, I'm sure he can learn. Until the meantime, we'll see. So, how did Mobile Instinct die? As far as I know, he's still alive. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I did get an Instagram message 3 days ago. He sent me somebody getting shot. He likes to send me, like, dude, Instagram is crazy with the videos. He sent me a video. Somebody was, like, had a dash cam, and it was, like, pointed forward out. And somebody shot him. You can see the blood splatter on their windshield and they crash. Crazy video. Anyways. Blah, blah, blah. How are you able to get access to so many stories from the past? Stories from the past? I don't do a lot of stories from the past. Stories from the past? Like, what do you mean the past? You mean like, I mean, listen, everything is going to be Google, or just, you start falling in the rabbit hole. But I will say Google sucks to look up stories. Now, if you want to try to find old stories, get yourself a newspapers.com subscription, and it has access to like thousands of newspapers from like way long time ago. But it takes a long time to pour through that. So, yeah, newspapers.com or one of those Ancestry, yeah, stuff like that. That's been a very valuable tool for me to get older stories. Other than that, I don't really focus on older stories because I'm not interested in any one thing. So old stories, yeah, I'm as interested in old stories as I'm interested in gang stories, as I'm interested in motorcycle club stories. I mean, there's nothing that I'm like more interested than the next. So yeah. Eats weird. What do you mean I eat weird? Why, like? Yeah, I do. If there was a camera in my trailer, which would ruin my YouTube career, then I would say that if there was a video of me eating weird, yeah, like I eat really weird. Okay, you know how when somebody eats and they're just like there's no middle ground with me. Like I don't have it's either this or this. Like I don't have this. Like I don't eat over here. I either eat over here or I eat over here, meaning I either eat super slow because I'm just like looking at stuff. I'm like a restaurant's worst nightmare. Or I just basically take a bowl and go, pfft. That's it. Like I don't know how to eat like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat a little bit and then no. I'm eating everything, or I'm just like eat a little bit and it takes 2 hours for me to finish something. So anyways. You grew up watching Kareem. By the time I got into basketball, that was Kareem's last year. The first year that I started watching basketball, God, Kareem was like playing like 14 minutes a game. He'd be scoring like 10 points. And it was so funny because like people would tell me like, dude, Kareem was like a beast when he was younger. I'm like, dude, this guy can't even like run up the court. Every time like when I would watch it on KCAL9 when they would show like the Laker games, he'd be like trudging up the court, and by that time he was already like 42 years old. I didn't know that Kareem was like freaking like a monster, and you know, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. West Virginia hat, bro. My stuff is everywhere. I don't have anything organized. It's probably in the storage. My tires should be here tomorrow, and then Monday I gotta do an alignment and have new shocks put in. I don't know what else to do with this van. I don't know what else to do with the van. Guys, I kid you not. I should right now be in Ohio right now. I am so behind on this year's a wash. This year is a wash. Thank goodness that I had videos that I've done like from before where I'm just like, you know, because right now I'd be screwed. I would be screwed if I didn't have, you know, videos to put up. You still believe Michael Jordan was better? Nah, it was Magic Johnson. I think Magic Johnson. I would rather build a team around Kobe Bryant than Michael Jordan. But I'm a homer, man. I'm from LA. I'm always gonna. It's a home team. Always gonna be the home team. But I would rather build a team around Michael Jordan than LeBron James. Now after Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kareem. I mean, LeBron James, he would definitely be in my top 10 of people to build a team around. But I'm picking like Kareem. Hell, I think I would be picking Victor Wembanyama as long as I can guarantee that he ain't gonna get hurt. In about 2 or 3 years, if he does not, Victor Wembanyama, that dude is going to be the best player. Dude, he is already a beast. God, I hope he doesn't get injured. I hope he doesn't get injured. I mean, man. Boy, I wish he were on the Lakers. Oh my God. That guy is he's like I've never seen anybody. He's what Kristaps Porzingis was supposed to be. I mean, this guy is unreal. He looks like a video game. The way he and he handles the ball like he's been in the league for like 6-7 years. So I don't know. Everyone's been complaining or been worrying like, oh man, when LeBron James retires, the league is gonna dude, the league has Nikola Jokic, Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama. The league is fine. We'll have our superstars. We're gonna have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. The Celtics are gonna be a factor for another 5 years. Don't sleep on Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Hey, the Golden State Warriors. I mean, you know, listen. They're another thing. Like, if you want to pay them, go ahead. If you want to keep the band together, but if those guys would be able to work out a thing where they bring in new blood, I mean, they will win another championship if they want to take less money and sign. Hell, LeBron James. Why does he go to the Warriors? That'd be a good team. LeBron James and all those guys. Will they win the championship? Yes. I would expect if you get Stephen Curry with LeBron James, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and then just get some athletic long. You have to get a rim. Yeah, you have to get. Man, you need to get a long rim protector guy that can run. That's what you need. They'll win the championship. But if you don't have that, you ain't gonna win because they're too old. What do I think about Caitlin Clark? Why are we talking about basketball now? Caitlin Clark, she's the best thing that happened to the WNBA ever. And I don't know what this attitude is with all these WNBA basketball players against her. You need players like her to instill drama into everything. I think she's a good basketball player. And I'm not saying for a woman. I think she's a good basketball player. However, I think the best looking player is still, what's her name? The other one that got drafted. Whoo, she's fine. She is fine. What's her name? From LSU. Little Miss Barbie. Little Miss Black Barbie. What do they call her? Black Barbie. Skylar. What's her name? Who? Does anybody know who I'm talking about? What's her name? Skylar. What's her name? Anybody? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what her name is? I'm going through the messages right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm behind in the chat. Angel Reese, is that her? Let me see it. Let me see it. I that sounds like her. I don't know. Hold on, let me see it. I'll be the judge. Angel Reese, is that her? Angel Reese. Oh, yeah. Oh, she is fine. She is fine. Yeah, she is fine. Now, I don't like I don't like any woman that wears a wig. She is. Did you see that damn dress that she went to for like the ESPYs or whatever? Woo! Yeah, she's fine. She is the finest. Yeah, she's, I want to say, hey, listen, take that damn weave at her. I hate chicks that wear weaves. I don't like it. I just don't like it. But even with the weave, she is fine. And she's like, I know this is a family friendly channel, but yeah, she's fine. She's a little hood, but she's fine. She's fine. Yeah, man, that damn dress. And you know what sucks? Listen, I'm not saying I feel bad for her. And listen, I don't know what decade I'll ever have like a setup where I'll have like a green screen where I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't know how to do all that. But yeah, no, she is beautiful. She's a very good looking young lady. She's playing in the WNBA. I don't know how tall she is. I'm sure she's taller than me. That's a given. But go look at that dress that she wore. It, like it was like a knockout. Like it was on par. What was that? What's that other lady's name? Megan Thee Stallion. When she wore that green, that was a very sexy dress. I mean, it was sexy. I mean, and Megan Thee Stallion, I've never heard any of her music. I'm assuming she's a rapper, but she's cute and she's got a nice body. And if you're young, flaunt it. Just like Ice Spice. Ice Spice, very cute. A little on the trashy side, but that's what they like. When you're younger, on the trashy side. But Caitlin Clark, I mean, she's got to keep this stream nice. She's somebody's child, and we love children. But she's the best basketball player. I don't know if I don't even know if she's the best in the WNBA. But I watched like 5 minutes of the WNBA while I was at the gym, and I purposely got on the elliptical to watch her play. And if the other ladies playing know what's best for them, they would be embracing her, because she's actually getting people to talk about women's basketball, which is ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing you can do about women's basketball because it's absolutely terrible. Like, you got women missing open layups. It's just weird. Hey, I think the WNBA's problem is that you don't have enough girls like Angel Reese like to sell sex, because that's just what it is. You gotta sell sex. I mean, what, 1/3 of the WNBA is like, butch, whatever. Guys don't want to watch that. Guys don't want to watch that. They want to watch like a. I hate to say it, but guys want to watch a sexy woman. We don't want to. Now, if you're a freak and you're dunking and you're a woman, okay, great. Shaq, Shaquilla, whatever. But I personally, I want to watch somebody that's hated and women are trying to like hurt her, and I want to watch Angel Reese because she's cute. That's it. And then, I mean, just figure it out. Plenty of women are really good. Look at Dina Taurasi or Dina, whatever her name is. She's a very good player. If she were born a guy, she would have played in the NBA. She's a very good basketball player. What's her name? Dina Taurasi. To me, she's the best women's basketball player I've ever seen. But then people say that Reggie Miller's sister, whatever her name is, they say that she's the best ever. I don't know. But yeah, blah blah blah. That's what I'm saying. You love church women, yeah, but you don't know what church women are doing when they're not Saved by the Bell ladies. You know what? I'm gonna say, like, so listen. So my sister, by the way, my sister, and I did not know this. So she had sent me a text after she watched the Saved by the Bell, and she's like, I used to go to school with Nikki Hopper, right? And I said, I didn't know that. And she's like, yeah, like, Nikki Hopper was the one that they threw off the show because she would look like a chubby cheek nerd. And she's like, yeah, I used to go to school with her. She was like the sweetest girl. She was so nice. And, my sister used to get hated on because she was cute, and, people would hate on her or whatever. She could be watching this, so I don't want to inflate her ego too much, because then she'll start doing this, and then I have to, like, wrangle her back down to earth. But for my sister to say that a girl is, like, nice, that really means she's nice. And my sister's a beautiful person, inside and out, very nice person. Unless you do something stupid, then she'll, like, knock you silly. Like she did me several times when I was a younger person. But yeah, Nikki. So I might do a video like whatever happened to Mike Batimo, whatever that dweeb's name is, and Nikki Hopper, another dweeb, or whatever. I can't pick who was better looking, Kelly or Lisa. I don't know. Personally, I don't feel any race of woman is better than the next. I mean, I take this from that. I would be just as attracted to any woman from this race as that race. So I don't know, but Lisa, man, but Lark Voorhees, oh my God, because she's, she has like mental problems, and and then when Tiffany Amber Thiessen went to 90210, oh my God, she was like one of the sexiest women on TV. And Heather Locklear at the time, when she was on Melrose Place, I mean, she was hot. But then Tiffany, oh my God. So I can't pick. I don't know. Tuesday it's Kelly Kapowski. Saturday it's Lisa Turtle. I have no idea. Rest in peace, Screech. That's all I gotta say. Carol Wilder, she says I'm handsome. Oh, you. It wasn't bad today. We have not, excuse me, sorry. We have not got any, do I have a cup, by the way? I don't think I do. Well, I do, but don't I have a better cup than that? All right, hold on. I got a banana. This is lunch tomorrow. Yeah, protein powder, banana, some jeans milk, and no, whatever. Blah blah blah. Okay. But anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Who cares what I'm talking about? Hold on, guys. That's enough. Yeah, it's if the summer out here would never get worse than what it is now, I'm fine. But it's going to be like 105. Like once July hits in Texas, that's it. Like North Texas, I don't know about like oh no, I take that back. No, I know about Austin. Ooh, okay, Austin, 107, 109, 105, 106. Yeah, Austin is brutally hot in the summer. I know. I used to live there in the summertime. What was I lived there? 2014 in the summer, 2014, and San Antonio. I stayed there for about 2 weeks. Very, very hot. Is this what I need a chaser? Yeah, but when July comes, this place is going to be just as hot as, what do you call it, down there, damn near. So, I don't want to say too much. Those ladies aren't into selling TNA. Yeah, but you know what? See, that's why women's tennis is popular. Because, yeah, you have, what was her name? Maria Sharapova. Why do I know that name? Because she's cute. Even Monica Seles, she wasn't that cute. She got stabbed in the back. That was a weird story. What was a Spaniard chick? I don't know. She was all right. I take her out on a date. Who was the hottest women's tennis player ever? So, I don't know. Like, I don't think there was like I don't think there's ever been a really super like attractive women's tennis player. I mean, there's been like, they're attractive. Serena Williams, she was nice looking, but she's too physical. She's too dominant. Yeah. She looks like the type that when you go out on a date with her, she's picking you up in her truck, if you know what I mean. And then Maria Sharapova, she looks like anybody else out there, so I don't know, whatever. Yada yada yada. Cheryl Miller, yeah, thank you. I didn't want to say Reggie Miller's sister. Yeah, Cheryl Miller. They've said that she was like the best women's player ever. Actually, I mean, because I'll go on tangents where I'm watching, basketball videos, and like, no, people would say that she was better than her brother. Like, if she were born like a man, she would have been in the NBA and better than Reggie Miller. And Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller. I mean, I used to watch Reggie Miller play, and he reminds me of not in the style of play. He reminds me of like if Paul George would have stayed in Indiana, like he just can't get over the hump. And I think Reggie Miller would have really benefited from like gaining about. Dude, come on now, call me later, bro. Reggie Miller would have really benefited from gaining about 15 pounds and being more physical, but I don't know, whatever. Somebody said Kelly Kapowski hotter, Lisa prettier. JR 3530. Long time no see. What's going on, man? So Kelly Kapowski. See, but the problem was Kelly Kapowski wasn't hot until she got to 90210. So I will agree that Lisa Turtle was prettier, but Kelly Kapowski hotter. Yeah, but she wasn't hotter on Saved by the Bell because she still. She still looked like a little kid. And I don't know how old she was as an actress at the time. I mean, she was probably, what, 20? 18, 20? And I'm like, and let me see. How old is Kelly Kapowski now? Because I'm 44. I'll be 45 soon. Kelly Kapowski. Age today. Oh, she's 50. Okay. So when I was watching Saved by the Bell, all right, so she was already, she was 17, 18. All right. Is she still cute? Okay, well, we need, like, what does she look like at 50? You know, because she has kids now. She ain't trying to, like, starve herself so she can get a stupid role on a TV show. She's still cute. I wonder if she's a millionaire from. I'm sure she is. You know, you gotta love Hollywood and being a celebrity and all this and that. Yeah, Kelly. I mean, oh, okay. So okay, is she still? No, now she's frumpy. Now she's frumpy. Yeah, she's kind of a little frumpy. God, remember. Does anybody remember that? Sorry, I can't do the. How do I? Okay, I think I gotta lower the. Look at that. I mean, she's just. Something. I mean, she's just. Yeah. Yeah, see now. Yeah. No. She's a mom now. She's a mom. There's nothing wrong with it. She's a mom. She's still cute. Meh. I don't know. Whatever. She's a mom, kids. So anyways, Drizzy Fast in the building. Zara Marroot, how are you doing? No, that's not about me. Someone commented, only way Dallas will be in the Super Bowl is on. Only way Dallas will be in the Super Bowl is on VHS. Dude, if you get the Cowboys in the Super Bowl and they win, you will not stop hearing about it for 20 years. Hey, listen. I think. I mean, I kind of agree with you. I don't think the nation is ready for the Cowboys to get back. You just won't. You won't stop hearing about it. They'll be 10 times worse than the Lakers winning. You won't, dude. They haven't won for 30 years, and you still like, oh, 1994. Shut up. Oh my God! Listen, I would love for the Cowboys. I would love for them to be relevant. Yeah, like the Knicks. I want the, without LeBron James, I want the Lakers to be relevant. I want the Knicks to be relevant. I want the Cowboys to be relevant. I don't really care about hockey, so I don't care about hockey. Golden Knights. I'm a Vegas Golden Knights guy. I don't know, I guess, sure. But yeah, you get the Cowboys relevant. I mean, you won't stop hearing about it. Now, Dak Prescott, he's just not going to take you there. So you can have a good ride with him, but if you want to sign somebody who's a beast, I mean, who's available? It's very difficult to find a NFL quarterback that will take you to the promised land. I don't know of any quarterbacks on the horizon. I'm not a football fan, so I don't even know who's up for contract or whatever. I have no idea. You draft somebody, I have no idea. But I don't know. I have no idea. Thank you very much, Jersey Fast. I think I appreciate it. I'm not good at taking compliments, but thank you very much, brother. 109 in Vegas. 109 heat index predicted for my neck of the woods tomorrow. Beth from Arkansas. Arkansas. It's like 75 degrees in Chicago. Come here. Oh, is that where you live in Chicago? Man, Chicago is one of those cities that I would have to stay there for 2 months. Let me tell you a few cities that I would benefit from staying for like 2 months. Well, number one is always going to be Los Angeles. That's just a given. A very close second, and I would even say, yeah, no, it's second. New York, L.A., New York. Now the third city is going to be Chicago. 2 months in Chicago, that's the third city. And then, and then when you start working your way down, any other city, sure. Maybe the fourth city that I would benefit from staying for 2 months in would probably be Houston, would be fourth. Number 5 would be, you want to hear something weird? Now, okay, number 5, I'm going to say San Francisco. Because then you have Oakland, you have the Bay Area, so I'm just talking about the Bay Area. 2 months in the Bay Area. Number 6 would be Seattle. Seattle, one day. I don't know about 7, 8, 9, or 10. I do want to say this. A city that I am planning on going to, and when I go there, it's going to be for like a month, is Anchorage. No, I haven't seen any YouTubers. When I put in Anchorage, Alaska, crime, I haven't seen any douchebag YouTubers going up there doing anything. And I wouldn't care if I didn't get many views. I just want to go up there. So I will be up there. There might have been a plan, a possibility for me to go up there this year, but no, it's because of this damn van. Next year, I'm definitely going. Definitely going. That's without a shadow of a doubt. I'm definitely going up there. And I'll go up there, I'm not renting a motel. Because in Anchorage, it's freaking expensive. So somebody's going to have to rent me a room. I'm living with you. I'm renting a room. So yeah. Chito Lopez, ¿qué onda, muchacho? Where am I? Location unknown, is it? Or is it N-A? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Chrissy Everett was hot old now. Chrissy Everett? I never heard of her. Well, let me see if see, I need the green screen. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at. I gotta figure that out. I don't know how that's done, but I'm sure I can figure it out. That's why I need to get the other trailer going, because it's a little bit bigger. Now my new trailer is not that big. It's actually, I mean, the only difference between the new trailer and this trailer is I can stand up and then I can walk a little bit further. Other than that, it's still small. I can't be having like some 20-foot trailer. What'd you say, Chrissy Everett? Okay, I see Chrissy Everett. But you said Everett. Evere. Did you mean like Chrissy Everett, the tennis player? I mean, did you mean Chrissy Everett or Everett? Steffi Graf was hot. Steffi Graf. I mean, I know the name, of course. No, she's not hot. She's just like white with blonde hair. No, she's not hot. Nah, she's like average looking. If she didn't have blonde hair, she'd be a 4. But because she has blonde hair and she's probably got a nice body, she's probably like a. She's definitely got that. She's got a very distinctive face. Does anybody think Steffi Graf is hot? Anybody? I gotta. How do I? Yeah, no, she's got that really. All right, so somebody's jealous that somebody's jealous. We got one line. We got one open line on the jealousy line. So someone said, "Oh, that's hot." Straight from the jealousy line. Oh, that's hot. Somebody sent me this. Oh, that's hot. That's Caitlin Clark. No, no, lady. I didn't say she was hot. I said Angel Reese was hot. Man, nah, Caitlin Clark. No, she's not hot. She's a very good basketball player. From the jealousy line. Somebody's ears were burning. Who is my number one celebrity crush? I mean, it used to be Rihanna, but you know. I mean, of all time, or is it going to be? Because I still got to do the video about the one girl from En Vogue. I had a crush on her for a long time. Who's the tall one from En Vogue? I've liked her for a long time. I forgot her name. She was on Juice. I had a crush on her. Celebrity crush. Probably maybe Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Yeah, her. Celebrity crush. You should have really asked me, like, who's my YouTube celebrity crush? That would have been more spicier. Yeah. If somebody would have said, hey, who do you like on YouTube? Who do you got a crush on YouTube? But nobody asked me. I don't know. I don't know why you guys wouldn't ask me. Crazy. Wendy Smith is in the building. What is going on? Crystal Wood, I see you. Why Seattle? Because Seattle is slept on. Seattle is a major city. See, people don't really talk about because Seattle's like annexed in the Pacific Northwest, like way up in the corner. Nobody talks about Seattle. No, Seattle is a major city, and it has a lot of crime. And I think I can find a lot of stories to bring to life. If I ever get to Seattle, I would probably like rent a room in Capitol Hill, put everything in storage, and I would just buy a scooter and I would do all my stories like that. I would love, like, listen, let me tell you, you give me July and August, give me 2 months. I get up there June 20th and I leave September 5th in Seattle. I got some good videos on all my channels. Yeah, interviews, crime, live stream. Yes, I'll say this. I haven't been to Seattle in many years, but I will always love that city because it made me. It really did make me who I am. If it wasn't for me living in Seattle, I don't think I would be the same person I am today because it took me living in Seattle to figure out what side of the spectrum I stand on, and I do see, and let me tell you, Seattle, minus the weather, because the weather is terrible. It's a I don't I don't know if there's ever a perfect city, but it's a great city just because like it has enough crime. It'll keep you busy. Seattle's a very busy Seattle is a very busy city. What's wrong with me? I guess I'm drinking too much. Seattle is a very busy city, and it does not get talked about a lot because it's so weird. It's just like in the corner, like nobody cares about it, and it's it's a very interesting city, and I don't know what year I'm gonna go up there, but eventually, I gotta go see my brother. And, he don't travel, and I've offered him, I'm like, if you want to go to Jersey, you want to go to. I don't think I've offered my brother like international travel. I don't. Yeah, we need to have a talk. It's like my brother ain't proud. It ain't like he's like a proud dude where he wouldn't turn down like a trip. But dude, if I told him, hey man, you want to like go like in a crazy place, and I don't know his job and if he gets like vacation pay, but he doesn't have to pay for anything. It's like it's on me. Like let's go do something. I'll do it, and we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea, but if it wasn't for something that I'm already planning on doing, then all bets would be off. And I would love to one day go up there and because there's a lot to Seattle. There's a lot to Seattle that people just don't know. They just don't know. They just don't know. They just don't know. Anyways. Visit truck cabin life. Don't know what that is. Any plans to come back to the Ozarks? Oh yeah, I'll be there. Well, if my van gets fixed on Monday, I'll be in the Ozarks by probably the middle of next week, but I'm only passing through there. I'm not going to stop. But I do have a video in the Ozarks. I went to go show over that motorcycle club shooting between the Galloping Goose and the Mongols. I have about 7 or 8 like motorcycle club stories. Like I want to be on YouTube. I want to I'll never be the main one because that's not my content, but eventually I'd like to be the guy where people like motorcycle club stories like that, like my channel like comes up. But for me to do that, I have to upload more on my channel, and I gotta put in more club stories. And when I get to the East Coast, I'm covering the bombings with the pagans, the outlaws in Ohio. Oh no, it's and I know people are going to say like, I'm tired of the motorcycle. Yeah, I know. It's a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. But I'm trying to cover a lot of ground, and I don't have a lot of time. I mean, I have a lot of time, but I don't. But I do. I would fly up to Anchorage because I don't know if I would get past the border with Canada because I got a criminal arrest record from the United States. So if they ran my name, they wouldn't let me in Canada. Like I've said, there's really nothing in Canada that interests me. I swear we should have just took that damn country over. We should have took that country. Like Canada shouldn't even be a country. It should just be the United States. I'm telling you, I don't want to get into it. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about my feelings. We should have just took over Mexico and Canada and made one country. We would be way better. Way better. Anyways. Blah, blah, blah. Well, thank you, Wendy Smith. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Susan from Cincinnati's in the building. What's up? Ooh, what up? You should do a video about serial killer that just was caught. Rex Heuermann, alleged Gilgo Beach killer. Yeah, when I get out there. Probably, and this is just from what you said, That's probably a video I want to do with Mobile Instinct. I'd love to go to his house and check that out. Go to his job. Yeah, and I think didn't they just charge him with two more murders last week? And it's so funny. That guy looks he looks similar to Tucker Carlson from Fox News. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I when I'm out there will be a video done, whether it's done on my end or Mobile Instinct. Maybe I'll drag him out of his cave and, I don't think he'll care. Like, he'll do it on my channel, I'll do it on his, whatever. We got to do something about that guy for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'll be in, like, I will be by the end of the year, December 10th. I will be in, like, New York. Pretty much I'll be letting the cold chase me down south, and then we'll be going towards, like, South Carolina. And, I do want to make a, Florida, next year I want to do more Florida stories. So I guess Florida would be, like, top, like 10 or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. If you're ever in Jersey, look up Mary Ellis' grave. The grave is in a parking lot of a movie theater. I know, me and Shimei went there. We did that video a couple years ago, about 3 years ago. Yeah, I had to climb over that fence, and I was a rotund fella, as I am now, but I made it over the fence. Yeah, what channel is that video on? I don't know, but Shimei accompanied me. So yeah, blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Steffi is married to Andre Agassi. Oh, is that why the video, the picture with her? Oh, they're married. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi. Wow, power couple. Okay. Andre Agassi, isn't he from Las Vegas? Because there's a school that's named after him in the hood. So I think Andre Agassi was born in Las Vegas. Either that or he grew up there. I have no idea, but I wish them all the best. Bailey Sarian, hey, tell her to shout me out. Hey, Bailey Sarian, mention my name for God. Can we do a collab? Hey, I don't think she even knows I exist. But yeah. Hillary from Fresh Prince. Let me see her real quick. I really need to get a green screen. I need a green screen. I need a green screen. Can somebody please tell me or show me how to do that? I have no idea. Hillary Banks. By the way, what is she doing today? Oh! Hot damn. Well, she is definitely the poster child of Black Does Crack. Wow. Okay. Wow. Listen. Me personally, I never thought she was that cute. But whatever. I mean, she's nice looking when she's younger. No, she's cute, whatever. I mean, she ain't cute now. Yeah, no. Wow, I look really old right there. Wow, I look old. I just noticed that. I was looking at like some older videos that I did from like 4 years ago. I'm like, wow, I look so young. I look so young. What happened? What happened? Thank God. Thank God that I will age sexy. Because if I didn't, then I would be screwed. No pun intended. But yeah, she doesn't. Wow. Yeah, no. She was cute when she was younger. I'll take the other one. What was the dark skinned lady with the short hair? Like she was Will Smith's girlfriend on the show. Yeah, black don't crack. Don't ever forget. Well, depends on the black. Because some black cracks. It just depends. Whatever. Anyways, thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Who's okay? So somebody said, now I'm curious. Who's your YouTube crush? Says Lisa Brown. YouTube crush. Let me say first and foremost, who my YouTube crush is not. Let me get this out of the way, because I've heard this like about videos that I make about her. Christina Randall. I do not have a crush on her at all. No, listen, she's a cute broad. She's nice looking. Not at all no. I would much rather go out on a date with what's her name? What's the dweeb? She has glasses. What's her name? I think she's more attractive. But listen, Christina Randall's cute, but she's like McDonald's vanilla shake cute. Like get out of here. Like come on, be serious. Now when she had dreadlocks, yeah, she was better looking. She cut her dreadlocks out, now she turned fake. Somebody should clip that and download it and put it on YouTube. I don't know the other lady's name. So YouTube crush. Listen. You know who's a good-looking woman, but she's a total mess. Unstoppable Moron. A total mess. And I forgot I have to do my video because she's a scumbag. She's a scumbag. Yeah, she's gotta go. But she's a nice looking broad. I don't have a crush on her, but she's an honorable mention. YouTube crush. You know who? I'll tell you this. Let me tell you somebody who's sexy, but I don't think. All right, calm down, Mr. Cemetery Coal guy. Hold on. How do I find this broad? I don't even know. There's a woman on YouTube, like YouTube Shorts. She was sexy, and we'll get to that one in a minute. White woman, late 40s, skinny. It was her body frame, I guess. She's slender. Who is she? Yeah, she's sexy. She's like, this is what I eat for lunch. And she had like this big old stupid bowl of fruit. Oh, who is she? Hey, Cal, if you're still in here, I sent you her YouTube. Because I just wanted to like ask you like what you thought about her. No, she's sexy, but I don't know what her YouTube is. This is what I eat for dinner. I eat like, first of all, I served my food on a wooden bowl. How ridiculous! Like, get out of here! Like, you can't take her serious. I don't think I have a YouTube crush. Hey, pipe down! I'm sleeping. YouTube crush. Yeah, I don't think I have a YouTube crush. I don't know. You're more than welcome to send me some suggestions, but I don't think I do. Am I a Packers fan? Not at all. Am I ever going to travel to Louisville? Yes. I'm going to do a dark side of Louisville. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it. Crime-ridden Democrat city like all of them. Well, to be fair, and I don't want to crush on politics, but listen, here's the problem when people say like, Democrat city and blah, when you have a congested city with idiots, you need more laws because there's more idiots. So, I mean, when people say like, oh, that city's Democrat ran, it's crappy. Yeah, because there's more people congested in a small radius. So you need more laws because people start complaining. This guy's playing his music too loud at night. Oh, we got a music ordinance. Like and then it's like then the Democrat, that's how they work. So like a lot of cities like where it's like Republican ran, they're like, oh, this city's a Republican ran. Yeah, there's 200,000 people that live in your city. You don't have like 2.5 million weirdos doing stupid things, making it to where you need more laws and rules. That's basically how it works. That's it. But I would rather live in a smaller city. Just letting you guys know. It's illegal to walk around naked in Oregon. Well, it should be. It should be, definitely. Sunny Brook, well, thank you very much. I'm the bomb. Well, thank you very much. Am I sitting in a van? No. I'm in my trailer. No, I'm in my trailer. And I've decided that I'm not going to sell my trailer. I'm going to keep it in storage. Should I give this trailer away for like somebody that needs it? Does anybody need a trailer to sleep in? I don't know. I'm Canadian and a huge fan. Sorry you think we are uninteresting. We are not. Look up Terry Driver. That's a messed up double murder. From Crazy Cat Lady 11. Crazy Cat Lady 11. My rebuttal to you is as follows. I'm pretty sure that you guys have a lot of crime and people killing. Yeah. You live in a country that's, when it comes to size, like landmass, you guys are about, 25% bigger than the United States when it comes to landmass. But you guys only have 35 million people in your entire country. And California alone has more people that live there than your whole entire nation. And only 10% of your land is actually habitable because the rest is just ice. So when you live in a country that has 35 million people, and I don't even know what your gun laws are, you guys basically don't really have a lot of crime, which is good. You don't want a lot of crime. You want to live in Canada. You don't want to live in the United States where there's a lot of crime. But if you're doing, my type of job for a living, you want to be in the United States. And I'm sure, trust me, if somebody forced me to be in Canada for 6 months, I'll find 6 months worth of content. I don't believe I'll have my picking and choosing of what I find. I think it'll be kind of like, dry. But one day, hopefully, want to, go into Canada and do some vlogs, especially Toronto. Yeah, I mean, I would like to. The question is whether they would allow me to enter that country. So we will see. But I would much rather go to Australia with the crime that they have over there than, because Canada to me is like Australia super light. But, Canada's, it's like, yeah, we should have just took your guys' country. Like, there should be no Canada. It should be all United States. It should just be the United States. And Mexico. It should just be all one. It should be all one. We should have took everything from Yucatan, no, not Yucatan, Oaxaca, all the way up to the Yukon. Just took it all. That's it. And there's no Mexico. You're no Mexican. No, you're not Mexican. You're American. Like Hawaii. You're Hawaiian. No, you're American. That's what we should have done. I would have took everything. This country's population should be 500, 600 million. We should be a juggernaut. In the south, in the north, too cold, too hot, too cold, too hot, oil drilling. We'd be a beast. Listen to me, guys. Just listen to me. Alicia Silverstone, boring. White, blonde hair, she's cute, who cares? She's boring. Yeah. You don't have a YouTube crush until you look up a chick called Alinti. Alinti. Let's look up Alinti. I have a big rib cage. Don't get it twisted. Well, that title definitely got my attention. Now I gotta watch a commercial.
Okay. Yo, what's up? You are in really good shape. Oh, thanks. It's the bulimia. No, I'm just kidding.
Feed your dog.
God. What is going on? He's being so funny.
She's got a nice body.
He is very, very dramatic. Yeah, look, he's kind of a drama queen. Okay, do you want to go inside or outside? You're okay. Go. I want to close the door. So I don't want the lights to get in here. Okay. Look how he lays down. Who's a good boy? Can I come in? You gotta decide. You stay out or you stay in? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay.
Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, so this broad is obviously she's cute and she has a nice body, but when you're making content where you're like being, when you're making content where you're not being, well, I don't know. I've drank too much, like to say the proper terminology. When you're obviously showing off your physical body, that's not hot. That becomes like anybody else. No, she's cute. She's cute, but she just, yeah, I don't know. What's that one bra that like that Betty Confetti showed me? I'm actually supposed to do a video from Lamont On The Run because she's kind of cringy and weird, but funny and cute. Not cute. She's not cute. She's sexy but cringy. Leggings. Yeah, she's like, you know.
Hola. Hola. Wait, I have to pee. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
1 minute later.
You guys think?
Yeah, she's a skank. I'm cool. Listen, Alenti, yeah, she's a skank. I'm cool. Yeah, I gotta pee. Get out of here. You're a skank. All right. I will say this. If I had time to edit videos properly, I would do a video on her just because she's the prototypical. I'm young. Obviously, I'm sexy and I got a nice body. Like, get out of here. Like, she's run of the mill. Nothing special about her. She's just like, look at me. She's pretty lame. But no, good suggestion. She's cute. She's got a nice body. So I'm not like bashing you. That was a good send from you to me. But she ain't special at all whatsoever. Blah blah blah. So, Nicole from Diananda. Why don't you find a woman and settle down? Says Tracy Howard. That's a good question. A lot of women, like, for me to settle down, you know, it's not that easy, my friend. I would go more into detail, but it's not that easy. I can go like around the clock like a compass. It's what are you gonna do? I mean, people, they have careers, they have lives, they have children, they have families. I think I've said too much. I should shut up now. I've said enough. So whatever. It sucks. What are you gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Hit up a 22-year-old who has nothing going? Like, oh, I'm 22. Like, I don't have any kids. All right. What the hell do I have in common with you? We have plenty in common. I should shut up now. Let me tell you something. If there was a girl on the horizon that was just like, "Hey, what's up?" None. That doesn't work that way with me. They don't exist, and when they exist, they have issues. It never ends. There's something always right here. Hey, remember that part in RoboCop? Here, let me see if I can look that up. Here, hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly. This will answer that question. Hold on. I'm going to show you right now.
Did you know that in RoboCop? Did you?
No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. I have to show you wait, hold on. I can't find it. I can't find it. There's a scene in the movie where I'm like, this is what happens. When you're like, oh, hey, what's going on? Hold on. Okay.
Your gun? You asked for this? I brought you some food.
Oh, thank you. I'm not hungry. You may not like what you're going to see.
It's really good to see you again.
Murphy had a wife and son. What happened to them?
Well, after the funeral, she moved away.
Where did they go?
That's the best that I can explain that. It's just, that was a terrible analogy, but it doesn't work like that. There's always like, I'm like, there's too many screws. There's too many screws. That's my answer to that. There's too many screws. I'm not a builder. Yeah. I've been to Australia. They're serious down there, just like Canada. Really? My goal next year is to go down to Australia. Let me tell you, I'll make an announcement later. I'm not going to make an announcement now, but we'll see. We'll see if anybody can keep up. TKU, try and keep up. Whatever happened to All In with Ari? Dude. The biggest, she was cute. The biggest YouTube waste. Like, poor girl. Like, just, okay, you beat your son up. I don't know. It was just, like, if she would have, I swear to God, if she would have hit me up and been like, I'm a mess, help me, I'd have been like, all right, cool. Boop. I could have easily helped her. Easily. Because what you do is when you're in that kind of situation, you admit your faults. It's like Jimmy Baker or Swagger, I've sinned. And then you just throw yourself at the mercy of the court. And then that's it. Get to work. We're a very forgiving society. You can make a mistake. You can make, bad, blah, 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 bad. And then, but when you acknowledge that you've done bad, people forget. Do some good. Interview some people, yada, yada, yada. She's so redeemable. I do wonder, I've never looked her up. Like, just, I know, she probably has issues, demons, whatever. She's probably a great person, but there's a kink to her that something's wrong. But easily fixable. Just some people, they can't deal with the aftermath of a social media crushing down on them. You know what I mean? They can't handle it. Oh, somebody said something mean. Who cares? Push it. Just like Garbage says, push it. Just push it. Just push it. All right, push it. Yes. Denise Story from Denver. I was just talking to somebody. Well, they're not in Denver. They're north of Denver. What's up? Jasmine Moreno says that was for Lamont. What, did you fart? That was weird. We got some weirdos in here. Okay, cool. We're kind of blending channels. Yeah, okay, very good. I deployed there 3 times. Wherever it is that you said you were from. Cindy Fields. 59 here right now, and I'm freezing. And let me tell you something, kiddo. I don't know, because I've never been in Ohio where it's the temperature is cool. I've never been in a climate controlled environment like you, so let me tell you, I've been in, I don't want to say too many cities because I want to keep that quiet, because I like to rest in an area of town that's not too far from you. But it gets, where you're at, woo, it gets hot. Yeah, like actually the most difficult nights in my life, temperature wise, when I was in that trailer, was in Ohio. There was like 2 weeks, it was unbearable. I was like, damn, I thought Ohio was like not that hot. No, it is. And Ohio, which might be my favorite state. I don't know. Just Ohio, like what's his face says. God, why did I forget his name? What's wrong with me? Just like Mothman says, never go full Ohio. We need to do, me and Mothman, we need to do a collab. We'll link up when I get out there. Like Mothman says, never go full Ohio. Never go full Ohio. That was one weird video when I was with him when we were at that cemetery about that weird creepo pedo, and then the one guy that I was showing him the video of like that unsolved murder, and we just happened to see his grave. That was weird. That was weird. I'm going back to that cemetery this year. I just need somebody to come with me. That's all. Oh, I'm to the end of the comments. You're cruising through Columbus now? Oh, hey, go to High Street. That Kroger, or is it? No, it's a Walmart. Well, then there's the Albertsons next door. 3 black dudes, like, not to turn like this, to race, but they're black, whatever. I'm very descriptive when it comes to race. Forgive me or pass me by. I did a video in December. I don't know when I'm gonna put that video up. I was there on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I did that video. And it's still on my channel. It's just one of those videos that just stays. And these 3 black kids, like whether it's 17, 18, 16, like stomped to death this guy because he told them off when they were in Albertsons, when they were being rude and being stupid and disruptive, and yeah. So if you go to that on High Street, and listen, I don't know the history of Columbus, but High Street is the main street. That is where everything happens. It's High Street. And I like Columbus. And, you know, I would say that if I ever bought a house in the entire country, if someone said, hey, you have to buy a house here in Columbus, I'd be cool with it. Like, I'd be fine. It'd be cold, but it's central enough to me where, you know, like I can go to the East Coast and I can get away and I can venture out to the Midwest. Yeah. So yeah. Come, original coffee lovers says, come to Alabama. Trust me, I have some stories to do. I'm behind. No, I got, you know, definitely got Alabama stuff to do. For sure. The question is, am I, you know, do them this year, do them next year? And I was telling my friend, one of them, I said, you know, let's just say, play pretend for a minute. Let's say that I said, you know what, my van doesn't work, I can't do it. I straight up, until I did something else. But let's just say I didn't do something else. You know what I wanted to do? I would say, you know what, take this van, put it in storage, forget about it for the next 4 months. I would love to buy a scooter, not a motorcycle, because I'm not into them, a scooter. And I would just rent weekly motels throughout the South. I would start in Shreveport and go down, and I would rent a weekly motel by the week, Monday through Sunday, and then I would go to like Shreveport, Alexandria, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Mobile, Birmingham. I think I passed Mobile. Probably go up to then I go to Tallahassee. I wouldn't go to Birmingham. I would stay Mobile, go to Pensacola. I've always wanted to do that video where where Ted Bundy, I wanted to call him Al Bundy, where Ted Bundy got caught. Just kind of show like what happened to him. But you know, Ted Bundy is a overtold story. I'm just like, listen. There's a lot of stories. I would, I'll do the story, and if I don't like it, I'll just put it. I'll put it on Facebook. Who cares? I'm not going to make a big production about it. But the last person he killed, and I've already did this video. The video's already done, but I accidentally deleted a part of the video, and so I will redo the video, and I'm gonna start from the beginning and work my way up to where it ended. And what really, like, I'm not gonna say pisses me off, but what really just is when people pay too much attention to Ted Bundy. And I'm just like, and it just, I'm like, Ted Bundy, the name is sexy in terms of like sex sells, killing, murder, serial killer sells in that way. But Ted Bundy was a vile piece of filth. And I did a few videos of him, but you know, dude, Ted Bundy was. You don't see that kind of person where they just want to kill. He just wants to kill. You know, he just wants to kill. And I remember on the newspaper when he was executed and his picture was put on the Weekly World News. I think I was 10. I think I was 10 when I seen that picture. I remember that. I knew who Ted Bundy was. I mean, even though I was 10 years old, I watched the news and I was very cognizant of my surroundings, and I knew he was a bad person. And, you know, one day, I don't know when, I don't know how, one day, I'll say it, I'm going to do a Ted Bundy video from the start to the end. I'm going to do it. I already know I'm going to do it. It might be an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I don't care if it gets 30,000 views, 10,000 views. We're going to start from the beginning. We're going to start in Washington, and we're going to go all the way down to Florida at the end. That's in the plans from the start to the finish. And screw all this Hollywood bull crap about making him, you know. No, Ted Bundy was, you know, and I don't, you know, and I'm gonna keep this channel where I don't cuss, but he was a piece of crap. He was a piece of crap. And in the video, I will try to. It just has to be something I gotta think about. This is something that's like, it's you know, this is something that's gonna probably take a year to do. Not a year of editing, just a year of me traveling. It's like, just, you know, you gotta go from Washington, from the start, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, he was busy going down. Yeah, it's not a simple video. I mean, it's simple for me to do, but I don't know when. I want to do that. I want to just like start, like, where was he born? Who was his mother? What house did he grew up in? Who's his first victim? Where did he work at? Okay, this 1968. Where? What is he doing? I don't think anybody's done that. Plenty of people on YouTube, you know, because YouTube is a dime a dozen. YouTube is a dime a dozen. Everybody has a channel, you know, and then you get like a little bit of traction. Everybody, oh yeah, this is the grave. This is where this happened. They're all, you know, whatever. But nobody really, and this is not a knock on other YouTubers. I trust me, when I knock them, you guys know. This is not a knock. They just don't compile like okay, like one story. And okay, maybe it's 2 hours long and you have like a gimbal and you're just, I don't know, whatever. I'm just mumbling now, but that's a video I want to do. Like past the Hollywood. Like, okay, past the Hollywood is all I gotta say. Past Hollywood. Mr. Mo 158. Yes, we know Tyson fight is canceled. It was rescheduled for November. And personally, I felt that if Tyson was serious, he would kill Jake Paul. If he was serious, I don't think Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson would let Jake Paul knock him out. I just think Mike Tyson's that kind of guy. So yeah. Have I done any Alabama vids? Yeah, but not a lot. I got a couple. But not a lot. No. I really should have got a second beer. I messed up. I should have got a second beer, but that's my fault. I didn't know I was going to stream this long. I thought I was going to stream for maybe an hour, And I am wrapping it up right now, but 2 hours I've been doing this. 2 hours. So yeah, you didn't miss too much. Am I coming back to Tulsa anytime soon? Yeah, but I'm probably man, it really like if you guys remember I don't even want to get into it. Like I'll hit him up. Like I had a Tulsa video planned with yeah, I won't get to it, but I'll be in Tulsa one day. I don't know, but maybe one day there'll be just a summer where I'm in Oklahoma. I don't know. I don't know. What was my graffiti name? Wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know? Am I familiar with a story from Cassville, Missouri, missing doctor story? No, but if you wanted to send me a link to a story, send it to lamontatlarge@gmail.com. Yeah. If you guys don't know, like, it's very difficult for me to like stay on topic. That there's like, it's very difficult to send me stuff or suggestions for videos because I don't focus on any particular topic. So if somebody were to send me something from like, the 1920s or the 1970s, like I don't just focus on this. Like I focus on everything. So maybe I should take a break. What, with you? Where are we going? Let me know. Dead Bunny was a sick son of a bleep, my language, but it was whoever that was. Yeah. Anthony Clark says the GOAT. He yelled. The GOAT of what? Yeah. We got some deleted messages. God, I wonder what they're saying. Or something like that. What is your graffiti name, and would you go tagging for one night in Cincinnati, Ohio? Is that an offer? Are you inviting me to go bomb? Okay, I'm not going to tell you my graffiti name because first of all, if I told you my graffiti name, there's not, trust me, I've already looked up my name. Nothing comes up because I tagged when there was no internet. I mean, no, there was internet. I didn't know how to put my stuff up. Now other people put my stuff up, but their webpage is dead. So if you're saying, hey, I do damage, I'm in Cincinnati, would you link up? Yeah, I would. But I don't think you're about it. I think you're just listen, I'll say this. If you're active, first and foremost, I would say I want to link up to do a video on your life. Like, I don't want to just be like, no, I know Cincinnati, I think of the entire Ohio state, Cincinnati, their graph is far beyond the most advanced. Cleveland is like, Cleveland to me is nothing. Cincinnati is where the graffiti is. I don't know, and I can't even tell you who's active in Cincinnati. I don't even remember. But if you're a graffiti vandal and you're interested in me documenting your life and like what you do, I'm very interested in that. Let me know. Send me an email, tacobellcriminal@gmail.com. Please, Kale, put that link so he can hit me up if he's about it. But to answer your question, would I go out with somebody and go, yeah, sure. If I'm filming you guys and I'm like, yeah, yeah, sure, I'll I would go out for one night and yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not trying to get caught, but just to let you guys know, like, I will do the most damage over anybody. Like, it's like I don't care. But that's because I got a little bit of money where I can kind of get myself, I can get a lawyer, I can kind of, so that's not really fair for me to say, but Yeah, no, I would rip it up. I mean, I didn't really have much of a graffiti career because I was too much of a loner. But just let me just say this: like, if I were interested in Cincinnati, like getting up, like I would crush that city. Give me 2 months. I would crush that city. Like it wouldn't even be nothing. Like people would be like, oh, yeah, I'd crush Cincinnati. That's nothing. The tough part is crushing Los Angeles. You can't crush Los Angeles because it's just impossible. But I Cincinnati, I'll crush it. Like that's nothing. I'll tag over everybody's stuff. Like people would want to kill me because I just like I wouldn't even care. It'd be fat caps, flares. Just people would be like, what the hell is that? Like I don't even care. Like you're nothing. That's how I would think. Anyways, but I'm not that kind of person. So to answer your question, whatever. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So. Why that guy have 5 kids? Cause he's horny. Lamont, document me catching venomous snakes in Australia. I would do it, yeah, for sure. I don't know who you are. I don't know when I'm going to get to Australia, but no, I would, yeah, for sure. Like, just, I don't know why you do that. It's kind of weird. Like, you just catch venomous snakes, but if you get bit, unless you're like a crocodile Dundee hunter guy, excuse me, I'm sorry. Getting a little bit of acid reflux from that vodka. Ew. Blech. Cheers. Need a chaser. Anyways, maybe someday you can do a video about the lady that got killed. It was on Forensic Files. It happened here in Poplar Bluff. No, I've been to Poplar Bluff. When I was going to meet SKG, I was stuck in Poplar Bluff for like a week because my front end, the same problem that I'm having now. Like this front end was shaking, except that van, I could still do 55 miles an hour. That's a whole other story. One day I will, when I'm live, I will do that. I'll tell that story. That was a funny story of me. Like, can you imagine somebody on YouTube going from Texas, driving like 1,200 miles up to Wisconsin to meet a subscriber? Just a weird story. But I was that damn Poplar Bluff. I was stuck there for like a week, which is, that at that time there was no Planet Fitness there. So, but they were building one. They were building one, but it wasn't built yet. So that sucked. So just to answer your questions, so did you take a shower or bath? No, I didn't. So it was like 5 days, no bathing, just baby wipes. It was just gross. Yeah, too hot to handle, whatever. But I know Poplar Bluff now has a Planet Fitness. But I'm glad that I was stuck there because I found the grave of a young kid that I want to redo a video on when I go out there. So Poplar Bluff, yeah, for sure. When I get out there. Hey guys, again, if you want me, if you're wanting to send me like ideas for future videos, just hit me up. I mean, I would say right now, hit me up tacobellcriminal@gmail.com, but I don't want to confuse too many people. But yeah, Poplar Bluff, Forensic Files. Dude, just send me a link to a YouTube, whoever cut the video from Forensic Files. I'll check it out. I'm probably not gonna be in Poplar Bluff this time because I literally, if I get my van fixed, literally, I'm heading from here straight to Joplin, and then two or 3 days. Let's make it one day. In Joplin, I'm going to Springfield one day, Springfield, and then that's it. I'm going up to Kansas City. I gotta chill in Kansas City for 2 weeks. I got some stuff not to figure out, but to finish. And yeah, this van has, I don't know. So whatever. So Julie Couch. Oh, Kale's still in here. Wow, I would think she'd be asleep. Well, Kale has been more active in the stream now than she has been in about 10 months. Wow, that's amazing. Was a true gangster, 100%. He'd throw it out, put up the graffiti. Yeah. All right, Paul Brewer looks like he's been bombing. Well, hey, Paul Brewer, hit me up. If you want, hey, Paul Brewer, if you're about it, hit me up on Instagram. Just look me up on Instagram and let me know. If anyone is interested in looking up something to watch, the story of the 13 Turpin children. Actually, not too long ago, I was actually talking to Kale about the Jordan Turpin girl. Yeah, that was I did that story. Yeah, it's a weird story. Like I don't want to get into it because it's like convoluted, but yeah, go Google Turpin children, and I guess the Jordan Turpin, she has a TikTok. She's very popular on TikTok, and I think the parents got like many years in prison. So there's not much else to discuss. The other children, they're gonna have a lot of psychological issues for quite a number of years. So hopefully those kids get themselves back on the right track of things, and wish them the best. I don't know. Yeah, you should go pee, says Chad Seals. I got a very strong bladder, so I can keep talking till 5 in the morning. My bladder is rock solid. Yeah. Thoughts on Gypsy Rose, says Jeremy Yarbrough. That's why I'm going to Springfield. That's why when I said Joplin, that's the main story of Joplin is Gypsy Rose. So Joplin, I'm just going to Joplin because I like Joplin. Joplin, I want to redo a story for Lamont at Large that there's not much information about, but so Joplin for that. The main story is Gypsy Rose, Springfield, right? And then that's it. So we'll touch on the Gypsy Rose again. When it comes to Gypsy Rose, I mean, I don't have a problem that she killed her mother and she only did 12 years. Okay, no, listen, she did her time. That's it. I listen. Hey, you guys want to like know about this whole thing with her and the guy? Listen, the first time I seen this guy, I already knew, like, this isn't gonna last. Dude, you're talking to some soft teddy bear, weird guy who's not a real man. He's like a teacher. No, come on, get out of here. Listen. Not to get vulgar on this channel, because this channel, I don't need to be vulgar or say things that people you're gonna, none of that. But listen, let me just say this, and I'll save it for the video. Whoever that guy was, he's not gonna rock her socks off. That's just not gonna happen. She's already got her. Her oil derrick, if you will. Yeah, sorry guys. Gypsy Rose is looking for greener pastures. But I wish her all the best, and I hope she makes a lot of money. Listen, that girl's been through hell and back. I hope she makes a lot of money. I hope she becomes a multimillionaire, And I hope that she, for the rest of her life, regardless of, she killed her mother. Yeah, very bad, very bad. Premeditated, terrible, terrible, terrible. I still hope that she had, for what she's put up with in her life, because she had come on, maybe I'll go into it later. I don't know. She just had it rough. Great visitations. Hi, from down under. What do you live in, Scotland or something? So, good morning from Scotland, Lamont. Peace out. Oh, Elaine Wallace. All right, well, hey, why don't you go hit up Grave Visitations, and you guys can go have a Scottish breakfast of nonsense. Hey, why don't you guys? Hey, listen, I want to get you guys to meet up. So, hey, listen, Elaine Wallace, go meet up with Grave Visitations in Scotland. And I don't want to hear any nonsense. Like, oh, it's far. God, what is it, 2 hours away? Get out of here. I want you guys to go meet up, and you guys can go talk about how your country's been taken away by a bunch of weirdos. Very sad what's going on in Scotland or Ireland or whatever country. Very, very sad. That is crazy. Like, your guys is, listen, not to get political, but your guys' culture is just, it's happening here too, but just on a slower level. But you guys, like, wow. Hey. Just too bad. It's too bad. It's a shame. I hope she is a millionaire. I want her to be a millionaire. I want her to have, listen, like I told you over the phone, she was tortured to death. Like, she deserves, listen, hey, I'm on her side. I'm on her side. I'm not trying to date her. Unless she's awake. But, no, listen, Gypsy Rose, hey, yeah, she looks odd, as Kel said. She said, yeah, she's a little odd looking. And I was a little bit put aback because, Kel's a nice person and she's a beautiful person, inside and out. And she's like, yeah, she looks a little bit funny. And I said, what? Funny? Like, this is like the Mother Teresa of YouTube. But that's, because you guys have like a lot of misconceptions about people, It's like, no, she's like Baraka from Mortal Kombat 2. She has like the fangs and she's like, she's kind of funny looking. And I'm like, I'm sorry if not everybody can be beautiful as you. Sorry, let's bow down with the Indian carpet made in China. Bangladesh, maybe. Who knows? But she was like, lock her up. She killed her mother. She needs to die. Electrocute. Like God with the Kill is like the biggest proponent of the death penalty, even more than me. And I love a good execution, because it's good content. I love a good execution, and even if they're guilty, it's even more so. But she's just like guillotine everybody. She's just like chop heads from here to Arizona, which is pretty surprising, considering that women are usually like nurturers and caregivers, but like not her. Like she just got that. If you guys want to look up her story, go look up 80 Police Files 1989. I'm not gonna say any more. It's The Ripper is what you want to go look for. So anyways, so she just said clip, and I said, okay, I disagree. Listen. She's been through enough. Her mother tortured her. Her mother, poor soul, she shouldn't have got killed. But the Nicholas Godejean, he doesn't want to do a live stream or an interview with me. So I'm glad she's out, and I wish her all the best. Excuse me, sorry. I know Kale's blushing right now, but Kale is like really super pro death penalty. I mean, she even wants to execute the ones that like might be innocent. She's just like, they're probably guilty. Just do it. And I said, like, really? She's like, yeah, she goes, if they were there, they're guilty. And you know what? I can't disagree with her. So, I say, and she's getting a little bit spicy in the comments. Hey, all right, well, okay, go ahead. I'm not the executioner. Hey, if she, no, that's not true. If she's the executioner, like, she's the executioner. She's like, okay, well, they're guilty. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, like, what if they weren't? And she's like, yeah, if we know their name, they're guilty. If we know their name, they're guilty. Yeah. And then she likes to say, like, when she like makes an emphasis on when she's right, she ends it with a gasp. Yeah. It's weird. I mean, I'm not saying it's weird. It's what she does. Anyways, but that's just a little bit of an insight of weirdo. Anyways, no, nobody's joking. We're all serious over here. Lamont, my favorite transgender YouTube baller. How's that even funny? Dude, you got a Turkish flag. Okay, you're a troll because you got a Turkish flag. I mean, come on. Yep. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Brittany Griner, I don't care about her. She's boring. Everything is boring nowadays. I get bored very easily. At least it's not that hot now. Hey, you guys want to know, and you guys probably don't, but you want to know what I ate today? Let me tell you what I ate today. I had 2 cups of coffee from McDonald's. I went to Church's Chicken, and I had a chicken wing with a biscuit. And then I had, what did I eat else? I ate a couple of baked chicken wings. Very boring. I don't know. Very boring. So, yeah. Anyways. Lament. Well, my name's not Lament. A lot of people get my name confused. They think like Lament, like I'm saying I'm sorry. Yeah, no, my name is Lamont. I don't say sorry for anything I've said. Anything that I've ever said, I've meant it. Like there's nothing. There's only one thing, and I'm being dead serious. There's only one thing ever in my life. 2 things. Well, one thing. We'll get into that later. But there's only one thing ever in my life when it comes to YouTube that I said that I'm like, that wasn't like that ended up not being true. There's only one thing. That's it. Other than that, no. I've been pretty serious about everything else. So yeah. Someone said carried on the run. I don't know what that means, but what I eat, tuna casserole. I don't even know what that is. Anything casserole doesn't sound appealing, but it doesn't sound disgusting. It just like doesn't sound appealing. JP Bad, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think that more people should share this channel. Hopefully, I don't know. It's a work in progress. I don't know. You can't satisfy everybody. I'm gonna say things that people disagree with. I'm supposed to do that video about reading the mean comments about George Floyd's grave. I don't know when I should have done that already like 6 months ago. I wanted to do a video about me reading mean comments about how I went to go visit George Floyd's grave. I think it's about that time, right? You know, just kind of talk about it or whatever. And I thought I haven't decided what comments to read or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Queen Leonard, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm kind of like, I look like a bloated, drunken, alcoholic, big face person, but, well, thank you. I appreciate that. When we go tagging, we're going to make sure we get that bonafide weed. I think Paul Brewer's, I think he's FOS. I think you're from FOS crew. And I don't need to tell you what that stands for. You already know. Yeah, you already know. What's up? Gladiator Gladys, what's up? Long time no see. Gladiator Gladys is in the building. What is up? How we doing, glasses? I know this isn't the channel for the Ninja. You'll get it maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully everything is doing good your way. Will I do the West Memphis child murders? If I do, it'll be like a Dark Side of Memphis. I'm not. I will not do a story based solely on them. Only because I don't know. It's just going to be the Dark Side of Memphis. If I do a Dark Side of Memphis, it'll be like an hour or something video, and then I'll put that in then with them. I don't know. I could change my mind. The Memphis child murder. The 3 little kids that were killed. That's just a video that's been overdone, and I'm, I don't want to be like a jerk. Like, I can't add anything else to it. It's already been overdone. People have done stories on it. There's nothing else. Like, I can't interject any fresh opinion. So no, I'm not gonna do a video about them, but I will do. If I do a video about them, it'd be on Facebook only. I'm not gonna do YouTube, or it'll just be like a dark side of, or a fascinating graveyard. That's it. That's the only way I'll do it. I think, man, I have to revisit everything again. I think the police know who murdered them. And I'll leave it at that. Somebody got away with murder. It's disgusting. But it's just a weird story, a sloppy investigation, and an inept police department that was not accustomed to that kind of crime. That's it. That's it. What are you gonna do? Just some bodunk, Midwest, Southern weirdos. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Wow. So my vision is like Estelia Verdin from Fresno. What's up? My girlfriend makes the best chicken enchilada casserole. I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Police always tell more than what they tell. Well, yeah, that's a given. They don't want to give too much information, and that's only the reason because, for instance, police are not going to tell a lot of times how somebody was killed, because when somebody steps forward with information, they want to make sure that information is correct, So yeah, you are 100% correct, but they do it only for the person that, you know, either gives them a big lead to a case, or they give them, you know, they just basically say something outlandish. That's it. Then that's why they pull back some certain information. I don't know, whatever. North Olmsted, Ohio, woman stabs mother and killed 3-year-old boy. Giant eagle. Oh, I miss giant eagle. You know, giant eagle, sometimes they mark down the sushi. Anyways. Julian Wood dies from stab wounds. No motive. North Olmsted, Mia Not Colleen's daughter. North Olmsted, Ohio. Woman stabs mother and killed 3-year-old boy. Giant eagle. Julia Wood dies. Okay, let me screenshot this because I'm too buzzed to. All right, so I screenshotted that. So I'll look that up tomorrow when I go back to my screenshots. Do I smoke pot? No, I don't. Patty Pedrosa says I have the most gorgeous eyes. I do. I do. Have you like enlarged my eyes? They really are dreamy. You should see them in person. I had enchiladas and Spanish rice for dinner. It was good. That's not a dinner. That's just not a dinner. Enchiladas and rice? That sounds like something that you get for dinner in the Bronx for $70 that you don't get your money's worth. I'm not calling out anybody for that, but just saying. Yeah. All right. So Kale has been deleting people's messages. Wow, she's definitely. Is Papa Jefe in the chat? We don't know who that is. When am I coming to Vancouver? I don't know. ABLA housing projects. There's a story there, bud. I don't know what that is. Lamont has the Jeff Fahey as. I take that as a. I don't take that as a compliment. Susie in the Witch's Brew. 4:30 p.m. here in Western Victoria, Australia. Nice to catch you live. Cooking up Spezzatino de Manzo de Slow Cooker. The King's Love Weekend and King's Birthday Weekend. That's how you guys talk, right? Who do I think they killed those 3 kids? The people they arrested. I think they killed them. I don't know who did what. Yeah, the killers have already been incarcerated, and yeah, hey, I don't know. I think the people that got released, I could be wrong. You know, I would say maybe I have to, you know, reinvestigate it. But from what I remember reading about it, yeah, it sounds like it was them. Like they were just satanic douchebags, and they killed them. And then they released them from prison for some unknown reason because a bunch of Hollywood actors were like, "Oh, it was not them." Okay, sure. I don't know. Like I could be wrong. I'm just giving. I'm just, I don't know. Like, I'm not giving any, like, you know, evidence, or I don't know. I've been drinking too much. I can't give you. I can't give an opinion. That's my. Did you hear those weird birds? Oh, poor birds. Yeah, I think who killed them was they were already arrested and they've been in prison. That's it. So that's it. That crime is not going to get solved, even though it was already solved. That was it. So. Well, yeah, no. Yeah, this is what I want. Like, hey, I don't need to correct you. You're already doing a great job, Kim. Do you get down like Smokey in the movie Fridays? I don't even know what that is. See, you know how I know you're not a true bomber because you already talk about some weird stuff. Like, if you were a true bomber, you'd be like, "Hey, bro, what kind of fat cap do you like to use when you rock out your name and your crew?" Because you're not about that life. You wish you were, but you're not. So that already told me you're a fake bomber. So maybe you should start a new crew called FB Fake Bombers because you'd probably be the head. You'd probably be the number one guy. Because you don't want to meet a guy like me because I'll take over your whole crew and I'll show you what's up. And then if you want to be with KFC, we can go down to Louisville and rock them out. But it ain't nothing to me, but apparently you're scared, so I don't know. But maybe you don't know who KFC is because you're blind. Betty Confetti's in the building, hey! Doing that long drive with your husband. Damn, you're driving from the East Coast to the South. Tell your beep. I said, what's up? I'm driving with my husband. Choo-choo. Yeah. Lamotsky, Bolbansky. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Someone said, "Let's go, Brandon." Listen, it's just not it's not a live stream for that. But I definitely am rooting for Brandon. I definitely am rooting for Brandon to win that. And then Brandon is, he was a NASCAR driver. Yeah, he was definitely he was with the business. Lamont low as far as go good with your Blue Ranger. Maybe. How many times have you been to Vegas? I used to live there. Do you follow Hobo Shoestring? Isn't that the one that died? And by the way, guys, listen. Hey, guys, this is my fault. I try not to do politics on this channel. I know, guys, don't listen. You guys know where to find me, and it'll be tomorrow. I'll be on that channel. We can do all politics. This channel, I don't want to do politics because it gets boring, and it's just like I don't want to turn into it. You know what I mean? Like this is a channel that's just like no politics, but I mean, listen. I have my opinion, and you guys do too. But whatever the situation is, we want the best person to do the job. And it doesn't matter if he's a Republican or, dude, I don't care if you're a Democrat. I just want you to steer the ship the best you can. That's just, I want the best person. So, yeah. Do you guys see this fan right here? Look at that big fan. Woo! Silver. Huh? Yeah. No, you're sucking all my power. Oh, I only have battery power. Anyways, to answer your question, I don't know that. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. I'm trying. Yeah. Listen, I know. I know Shoestring I watched like one of his videos. Like he was like a freight hopper guy. I don't know if he has a grave. No, a video of his. But listen, I don't want to be like one of those guys. Like I'm just like jumping on the bandwagon, like hobo shoestring. No, I don't know much about him. I watched one video and I said, okay, this is cool. This guy's like just jumping the freight. He's just jumping freight trains. That's all he does. I know how he died, but I forgot. So I don't remember how he died. But yeah, no, I will eventually definitely do a video. I got to do it in a way like I don't want to come across as phony because, I don't know. It has to hit me at the right time. So no, I'm gonna do it for sure. I don't know what happened. I forgot. If I looked it up and I forgot, my bad. But hobo shoestring. I will do you justice. I will try. I will try anyways. Did hobo fall off a train? I don't remember. I just don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't think he was that old. It wasn't like he was 70. I have no idea. I don't know. Purple Smurf. Yeah, I'm trying. Hobo was only 53. I have no idea. How did you meet Camel Dave? He just hit me up. He said, hey, when you come out to Virginia, hit me up. That was it. It was pretty simple. I met Camel Dave one time. We were supposed to do like a main, video or a main collab. So. Rest in peace, Camel Dave. There will never. And I told Camel Dave, I said, if you ever wanted to do your channel but with relevant YouTubers, like you would have 20. I told us that you had 25,000 subscribers, but he just wanted to cover like these boring, freaking, dull, stupid, boring. Just boring YouTubers. That's what he wanted to do. He just wanted to cover the boring YouTubers. Just boring, Faces of Death was fake. 75% was fake, but there were some real ones. Like it's just, yeah, it's you gotta understand to clear like FCC and get. Trust me, the producers and editors of Faces of Death. Trust me, if they could have had a choice to say like, you know what, let's just show like the real yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. You gotta make a little bit of money. You gotta make a little bit of money. Yeah, you gotta sell video cassettes. It's not that easy. It's easy to kick back and be like, Faces of Death was fake. Yeah, but you didn't put like $30,000 of your money into it. So, yeah, it's fake, but I still really don't have the true answer to that. So, you are correct, somewhat, but we have a lot of people that like to censor stuff. But now that we have the internet, maybe it's not so censored as you thought, or as I thought. So I don't know. Yada yada yada. But yeah, but it was kind of sort of fake. Yeah, I am catching a buzz. Yeah, whoa, dude, you're on the late shift, bro. You're barely noticing I'm catching a buzz. Where were you in 2019? I'll tell you where you were in 2019. You were being grounded by your mother's boyfriend. Your mother's boyfriend came down into the homestead, and he put it down so nicely that he just ran the show. And I'm not disparaging your mother, but I am saying that your mother did kind of let some guy just kind of tell you guys what to do. So I don't know. So good luck with that. Tell him I said hello if you see him again. He probably won't because he's already in prison doing like 30 years for some nonsense. I'm sure you Australians have like weird laws, like, oh, if I catch you with a felon and you cross the strait, you're 12 years in prison. Like, dude, their prison in Australia can't be that crazy. I mean, there's only 40 million people in Australia. Like you guys can't even own a gun. I mean, Australia, there's crazy crime, but you guys can't even own a gun. Like, you guys don't even have a crime. Like, you guys are a joke compared to us. Like, we'll raise it up. Like, over there, you guys are like, oh, just calm down, just calm down, just I can't wake up my kids. Get out of here. Oh, pop, 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 pop. Australia would never ever want to see like American crime. That's all bad. Like, listen, you go down to listen. I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to Australia for 2 months next year. I'm going to live there for 2 months, and I'm going to be Lamont at large today. I'm in Sydney. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. And my channel might suffer, because I don't think, personally, I don't think people are going to want to see like Australian crime. I think those views would get like low views. I don't care. I want to do it. I want to do it. That's it. I just want to do it. I want to do it. Do you know Mexico will have their first female president? Oh, is that a new thing? Is that what's happening over there? First female president? Listen. I don't know if I speak for most Americans. Probably not. Americans that are American and don't have any kind of real roots held down in Mexico, like, we don't care. So if there's a first female Mexican president, I promise you, and this is just me being American, we do not care. I think that Mexico is so corrupt and dangerous and foul that they cannot do anything good to rectify that nation. I think the only thing that could ever happen to Mexico to ratify the situation that's going on over there is that you have to incarcerate every governor, mayor, chief of police. You're all going to prison. That's it. You literally, Mexico would have to drop the peso and adopt the American dollar as the currency of value, and we have to have Mexico as where the currency is almost on par with the American dollar. That's the only way that we can help Mexico. Other than that, they're too entrenched into corruption, greed, murder. It's beyond anything. You guys have to adopt, like, you have to get rid of the peso. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to help that country. If you don't get rid of the peso, just, elect a female president. Your guys' economy and government is still garbage, and I don't take it seriously. And I'm not going to go there. I mean, I will, but I'll probably get killed. Yeah, Lamont down under. Aye. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up, down under. If you get close to Laceville, Kentucky, give me a shout, drink coffee, or pop at Waffle House. What story do I have in the back of my head from Laceville? I already know that place in Kentucky. Something happened there. I don't know. Something. Kel is complaining. It's basically becoming legal to kill in America. It's basically not. It's basically not. So, just saying. All right, guys. It's been almost 3 hours. I'm tapped. I'm tapped. Shut up. I'll be on my other channel tomorrow, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by, saying hello. Settle down. I'm wrapping it up. All right, I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Basically, I'm not doing anything. Guys, before I leave, if somebody has, and I'm talking about anything, I'm just going to say this now. If you have any story that you want to send me a link to, Taco Bell Criminal at gmail.com. Send me a link. Taco Bell Criminal. Let me know. And tomorrow I will be on my BB channel. So we'll see what's going on over there. All right, guys. I'm going to stuff my... guys, I'm about to raid my... I'm about to raid. Like, I'm about to be... Right now, I'm going to do it. I'm starving. August 1st, I'm trying to get down to... We'll see what happens. I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. So Saturday, you know where to find me. Have a good night. Peace out. I said peace